tried to crush my rib cage using heavy machinery, but I have fortified my chest against this cruel scenery. Pumped full of liquid titanium right into the vein. I am completely impervious to any regular pain. My blood is basically engine oil running incredibly thick. Your manipulative little games no longer make me sick. Forged inside the smelter of a fiercely demanding life, we wear an impenetrable armor to deflect the knife. Jah provided us a shield that absolutely cannot rust, turning all the enemy artillery into pathetic dust. Marching like an automated soldier on a mission, overcoming every single negative condition. Gears are shifting rapidly inside the hollow bone, standing like a monument carved entirely of stone. Sparks are flying wildly from the friction of the chest, putting all this metallic fortitude to the ultimate test. Oh, beating loudly is this heavy iron heart, impossible to shatter, impossible to pull apart. Weighing down the center with a solid steel resolve, a complicated mechanical puzzle you cannot solve. Yeah, this iron heart is bulletproof and strong. Yeah, enduring the intense pressure all day long. The blacksmith hammered out the dents upon my heavy spine, creating a totally flawless and defensive design. Babylon throws arrows, but they merely bounce away. We remain entirely undefeated at the end of the day. Valves are opening to let the mighty pressure blow, an unstoppable juggernaut wherever we decide to go. I traded my fragile vulnerability for a plate of brass, watching all the useless petty drama simply pass. I don't even flinch when the temperature begins to drop, because my internal mechanics are never gonna stop. There is a factory inside me generating massive power, operating flawlessly during every single waking hour. Gears are shifting rapidly inside the hollow bone, standing like a monument carved entirely of stone. Sparks are flying wildly from the friction of the chest, putting all this metallic fortitude to the ultimate test. Oh, beating loudly is this heavy iron heart, impossible to shatter, impossible to pull apart. Weighing down the center with a solid steel resolve, a complicated mechanical puzzle you cannot solve. Yeah, this iron heart is bulletproof and strong. Oh, enduring the intense pressure all day long. Weld the pieces tightly, reinforce the fragile seam, operating purely on an unrelenting focus stream. No biological weakness left to exploit or betray. The structural integrity will never ever wash away. Stand rigid against the terrifying brutal force. We are staying permanently on this metal course. Climb heavy metal, pump the valve, unbreakable. Oh, beating loudly is this heavy iron heart, impossible to shatter, impossible to pull apart. Weighing down the center with a solid steel resolve, a complicated mechanical puzzle you cannot solve. Yeah, this iron heart is bulletproof and strong, enduring the intense pressure all day long. Pumping steel, strong and loud. Oh, standing tall above the crowd. Iron will, iron chest. Ooh, we have survived the hardest test. am staring directly into the eyes of my bitterest enemy, searching for the root cause of this aggressive extremity. I refuse to throw a punch or hurl a devastating insult, because retaliation only yields a terribly tragic result. I see the frightened, wounded child hiding behind your sneer. I am going to dismantle your hostility by removing your fear. The hardest battle is not fought with a sword or a gun, but choosing to love the oppressor underneath the blazing sun. Jah commands us to break the endless cycle of the violence and shatter the uncomfortable, prejudiced, awkward silence. I am extending an olive branch across the barbed wire fence, choosing profound understanding over typical defense. It takes a massive amount of courage to truly forgive, but it is the only sustainable way for humanity to live. We are dropping our shields and opening our vulnerable arms, neutralizing the threat and silencing the loud alarms. We are fighting the darkness with a radical empathy, a militant compassion that will finally set us free, shocking the entire system with an aggressive kind of grace, humanizing every single enemy in this divided space. Oh, the radical empathy is a psychological revolution, the absolute greatest, most effective, peaceful solution. The tyrant is simply projecting their own internal pain, attempting to control the masses for a superficial gain. We disarm their massive armies with a remarkably warm smile, walking together with our rivals for an extra difficult mile. When you understand the trauma that created the monsters raw, you realize they do not want to participate in this war. I am bandaging the wounds of the people who hurt me the most. I am serving a magnificent banquet as a generous host. My kindness is a weapon that absolutely cannot be blocked, leaving the cynical politicians completely, utterly shocked. I am infiltrating the headquarters with a barrage of pure love, replacing the predatory hawk with a gentle, beautiful dove. Oh, it takes a massive amount of courage to truly forgive, but it is the only sustainable way for humanity to live. We are dropping our shields and opening our vulnerable arms, neutralizing the threat and silencing the loud alarms. We are fighting the darkness with a radical empathy, a militant compassion that will finally set us free, shocking the entire system with an aggressive kind of grace, humanizing every single enemy in this divided space. Oh, the radical empathy is a psychological revolution. Oh yeah, the absolute greatest, most effective, peaceful solution. Eradicate the hatred, burn the toxic prejudice down, wear your absolute forgiveness like a spectacular crown. It is easy to be cruel, it is incredibly hard to be kind. We are attempting to elevate the collective human mind. Love your adversary, heal the deeply divided rifts, give the world this unprecedented, magnificent gift, compassion. hiding within the optical prism, refusing to conform to the standard scientific algorithm. The astrophysicist cannot properly categorize my hue. I am standing completely outside the typical red and blue, bending the trajectory of the light with a rebellious flare, an unidentifiable wavelength floating in the atmosphere.
The astronomers point their telescopes directly at the sky, but the spiritual frequency completely bypasses the eye. Jah created a magnificent, unwritten and secret color, making every single ordinary earthly pigment look duller. We are the outcasts vibrating on an entirely different plane,
a mysterious cosmic radiation that science cannot explain. Shatter the glass lens, defy the established optic law.
We are the most magnificent
phenomenon you ever saw. Refracting the energy into a previously unknown shade,
a permanent,
brilliant mark that is never going to fade. We are broadcasting live from the rogue spectrum, beating an entirely different, unpredictable drum, a gorgeous outlier existing beyond the visual grid, exposing the magical secrets that the universe hid. Oh, this
rogue spectrum is an unapologetic
wild glare, a totally untamable frequency dominating the air.
The mathematics fail to calculate our erratic trajectory. We are a beautiful, unpredictable and living mystery. The satellites cannot intercept this mystical transmission, driven entirely by a righteous extraterrestrial mission,
Defying gravity and leaving the traditional charts behind, expanding the parameters of the incredibly limited mind.
I'm painting my bedroom walls with this invisible paint.
I'm neither a conventional sinner nor a typical saint,
My aura is fluctuating between a phantom and a spark,
illuminating the absolute deepest corners of the dark.
the standard rainbow is far too restricted and mundane.
I'm dancing wildly inside this unclassifiable weird rain. Shatter the glass lens, defy the established optic law.
We are the most magnificent
Phenomenon you ever saw, refracting the energy into a previously unknown shade,
a permanent,
brilliant mark that is never going to fade. We are broadcasting live from the rogue spectrum, beating an entirely different, unpredictable drum, a gorgeous outlier existing beyond the visual grid, exposing the magical secrets that the universe hid. Oh, this rogue spectrum is an unapologetic wild glare, a totally untamable frequency dominating the air.
do not try to define us, do not put us inside a box.
We are the master keys fitting into the impossible locks.
The visible light is merely a fraction
Of the actual truth, embrace the glorious anomaly of this rebellious youth. Let the unidentifiable radiance completely overflow. Whoa. We are the most spectacular, bizarre, and beautiful glow. Refract, bend the light,
anomaly.
shine outside. Whoa. We are broadcasting live
swimming way past the safety
of the shallow sandy shore. I am diving deeply to explore the ocean floor. The pressure is building against my sensitive eardrums, waiting patiently until the massive tidal wave comes.
Coral reefs are glowing in a bioluminescent hue.
I am totally immersed in this endless marine blue,
floating peacefully upon the surface of the vast abyss, experiencing a moment of pure uninterrupted bliss. Jah created the currents that carry the majestic will, a grand aquatic journey that will never ever fail.
The horizon stretches out into infinity and beyond, a deeply spiritual, unbreakable and ancient bond.
Sonar pulses traveling across the immense dark deep,
Waking up the mysteries that permanently sleep.
the tide is slowly pulling us
Away from the familiar coast,
becoming an honored guest to a supernatural host.
can you hear the magnificent ocean echo calling out, washing away absolutely every single trace of doubt?
A liquid frequency bouncing
Directly off the shelf, connecting humanity to its deepest inner self.
yeah, the ocean echo resonates for miles around.
A breathtakingly beautiful and heavy, watery sound.
The submarine frequencies rumble inside the chest, rocking the weary sailor into a comfortable rest. Navigating by the constellations shining from above, embracing the immense unfathomable depths of love.
Schools of silverfish darting through the pristine kelp, reminding us that nature requires no human help.
I am holding my breath,
Sinking into the tranquil dark, gliding right alongside the formidable silent shark. The surface world is nothing but a distant memory. I have finally found my personal quiet sanctuary.
salt water is cleansing the wounds that I used to nurse.
Feeling totally at one with this aquatic universe.
Sonar pulses traveling across the
Immense dark deep,
waking up the mysteries that permanently sleep.
the tide is slowly pulling us away from the familiar coast,
Becoming an honored guest
to a supernatural host. Can you hear the magnificent ocean echo calling out, washing away absolutely every single trace of doubt?
a liquid frequency bouncing
Directly off the shelf, connecting humanity to its deepest inner self.
yeah, the ocean echo resonates for miles
Around, a breathtakingly beautiful and heavy, watery sound.
Whoa, yeah. Plunge into the deepest trench, explore the marine cave, ride the monumental quest of the ultimate
Giant wave,
Let the liquid embrace completely surround your mind,
leaving the dry terrestrial struggles far behind.
the sea is a mirror
Reflecting the vastness of the soul, a majestic body of water,
making us entirely whole. Deep down,
echo,
resonate.
can you hear the magnificent ocean echo? echo calling out. Oh yeah, washing away absolutely every single trace of doubt. A liquid frequency bouncing directly off the shelf, connecting humanity to its deepest inner self. Yeah, the ocean echo resonates for miles around, a breathtakingly beautiful and heavy, watery sound. Waves are rolling, tide is high, water meets the open sky. Echo bouncing through the sea, bring the current back to me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Wander in the wilderness, searching for a sign. Drinking from a river, turning water into wine.
Every single mistake left a scar upon my face. Desperate to discover just a little bit of grace.
The thorns have ripped my clothes, the mud is on my skin, but I am shedding every layer of my former sin.
Lying in the jungle, roaring at the moon, singing out the solitary melancholy tune, seeking out salvation in the valleys far below, walking down a path where only righteous people go. Eagle flying upward, soaring on the breeze. Wisdom is provided by the ancient mighty trees.
Leave the past behind us, let the forest claim every heavy memory, every ounce of shame. Step into the clearing, let the sunlight heal everything you kept hidden, everything you feel. We are chasing down a wild redemption now,
Breaking every curse, fulfilling every vow,
running through the thicket, howling at the stars.
healing up the wounded, mending what is ours.
Oh, this wild redemption is a beautiful release, guiding troubled wanderers back to inner peace.
Wash away iniquity inside the rushing stream, waking up the spirit from a never-ending dream. The mountain peak is distant, but the climb is pure. Mother Nature offers us the ultimate cure.
Tread upon the gravel with a barefoot stride, nothing left to cover up, nothing left to hide. Hiding through the tether, tying me to yesterday, following the compass that will point the proper way. I am feeling feral, unashamed and bare, breathing in the purity of untamed mountain air. The animals are watching from the shadows deep, guarding all the secrets that the woodlands keep. Leave the past behind us, let the forest claim every heavy memory, of the great and open wild, wild, so wild,
redeemed and wild.
breathe in,
Breathe out.
let it go. We are chasing down wild redemption now,
Breaking every curse, fulfilling every vow.
running through the thicket, howling at the stars,
Healing up the wound, mending what is ours.
oh, this wild redemption is a beautiful release, guiding troubled wanderers back to inner peace. Bobbing free, finally, finally, redemption found, finally, in you and me. Hey, back to the earth, back to the start, heal the wild and broken heart. There is a phantom echoing within my chest cavity, defying all the standard laws of anatomical gravity.
An invisible entity wailing beneath my collarbone,
Making me feel incredibly isolated and entirely alone.
no visible bruises mar the surface of my pale skin.
But a terrifying spectral torment is raging deep within.
The ancestors lament through the dense midnight ether, caught in a brutal purgatory belonging to neither. Jai is the desperate moaning of the invisible ghost, wandering aimlessly around this desolate foggy coast. The spiritual agony transcends our mortal fleshy shell, trapped inside a personal psychological type of hell.
Listen to the eerie howling, whistling through the crack, a heavy emotional burden strapped across the back. The anguish is intangible, impossible to touch, but it grips the human psyche in a paralyzing clutch. It is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul,
A devastating emptiness,
taking a massive toll,
screaming
into the void without a single spoken word.
the most tragic, silent lamentation never heard. Oh, the
Crying soul is seeking ultimate release,
begging the universe.
for a fraction of inner peace.
We burn the sacred sage to cleanse the haunted room, hoping to banish this impending sense of doom. The aura is tainted by an ancient unresolved grief, praying to the heavens for some immediate relief. The metaphysical wound refuses to properly clot, tied up in an incredibly complex emotional knot.
I am performing an exorcism of my own grim depression, trying to rid my mind of this relentless dark obsession. The hollow reverberation rings inside my weary skull, making every previously joyous occasion incredibly dull. I want to surgically extract this miserable unseen pain before it drives my fragile sanity completely insane. Listen to the eerie howling, whistling through the crack, a heavy emotional burden strapped across the back. The anguish is intangible, impossible to touch, but it grips the human psyche in a paralyzing clutch. It is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul,
Oh, a devastating emptiness,
taking a massive toll,
screaming into the void
without a single spoken word.
the most tragic, silent lamentation never heard.
the shade.
Let the terrifying
Ghostly apparitions finally fade.
comfort the unseen entity.
Cradle the broken spirit.
Speak words of pure affection till they truly hear it.
The ethereal suffering requires a compassionate embrace
To completely eradicate
the shadows from this space.
well,
Phantom pain, hollow void.
release it.
It is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul.
A devastating emptiness,
Devastating emptiness, taking a massive toll.
screaming into the void.
Without a single spoken word,
The most tragic,
silent lamentation never heard,
all the crying soul,
is seeking ultimate release,
begging the universe for
a fraction of inner peace.
spectral tears,
Unseen hurt,
wandering across the dirt.
soothe the ghosts, calm the mind.
Leave the agony behind.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, oh.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Spray paint on the overpass,
A neon pink grenade, smashing up the boring gray brutalist arcade. The metropolis is choking on a smoggy toxic cloud, so I am bringing my megaphone, shouting extra loud. Skyscrapers glaring down like terrifying teeth, but we are the tectonic plates rumbling underneath.
Babylon engineered this claustrophobic urban grid, trying to keep the movements of the population hid. But cement is cracking under the pressure of the bass. A sonic earthquake shaking up this miserable place. Guerrilla tactics forming in the alleys and the lanes, breaking all the padlocks and shattering the chains.
Sirens are screaming, the avenue is blocked. The gates of the city are violently unlocked. Tear down the mortar, rip up the heavy stone. This metropolitan jungle is completely overthrown. It is a concrete riot, clashing in the street. The pavement is vibrating from our heavy stomping feet. A sledgehammer swinging at the pillars of the fake, causing every single towering monument to shake. Yeah, the concrete riot is a brutally loud sound. Leveling the architecture straight onto the ground. Yeah.
Billboards are broadcasting their manipulative greed, but we are planting a totally rebellious type of seed. The asphalt is a canvas for a radical design. We are crossing over the authoritative line. Subways are echoing with the revolutionary chant, doing all the things that the governor said we can.
I'm swinging a crowbar at the luxury boutique, giving a powerful voice to the marginalized and weak. The intersection is a massive spectacular brawl. I wanna see these terrible, ugly buildings fall. My combat boots are kicking at the barricade. I'm leading the front line of the neighborhood brigade. Sirens are screaming, the avenue is blocked. The gates of the city are violently unlocked. Tear down
smoggy sky. The city is ours, we reclaim every block. A totally unstoppable seismic shock. No police and no mayor
can tell us what to do. We are tearing down the old and constructing the new. Concrete, smash it up, riot, disrupt. It is a concrete riot, clashing in the street. The pavement is vibrating from our heavy stomping feet. A sledgehammer swinging at the pillars of the fake, causing every single towering monument to shake. Yeah, the concrete riot is a brutally loud sound. Leveling the architecture straight onto the ground. Rebel falls, the city quakes. Every single window breaks. Concrete dust in the air. Riot happening My bedroom floor is entirely covered in discarded clothes. Exactly where my life is heading, absolutely nobody knows. My thoughts are swirling violently like a Category 5 storm. I have completely failed at conforming to the standard norm.
But inside this terrifying hurricane, I am surprisingly calm.
Applying a thick layer of erratic, deeply emotional balm.
The world is spinning rapidly, entirely off its given axis. People are panicking over their routines and their taxes. But Jah provides a deeply profound peace within the mess, releasing the population from the rigid, unbearable stress. We do not need a perfectly organized, categorized shelf,
just the courage to embrace the beautifully flawed self. Throw the daily planner directly into the blazing fire.
we are entirely driven by a messy,
Unpredictable desire.
the beauty of existence lies in the absolute unpredictability.
Eradicating the illusion of absolute, total stability. We are dancing wildly inside this completely soulful chaos.
A magnificent disaster,
Where the rigid boundaries cross.
laughing at the madness,
Embracing the unkempt mind.
leaving the obsessive need
For total perfection behind.
all this soulful chaos.
Is a spectacularly messy art.
A totally untidy.
Genuine expression of the heart.
The symphony is playing totally out of the designated time, but we are turning the discord into something truly sublime. You cannot strictly choreograph the movement of the breeze, or command the turbulent ocean to completely freeze.
The spiritual journey is a remarkably bumpy, jagged ride.
There is no perfectly manicured lawn where we can hide.
I am spilling my hot coffee all over my favorite white shirt, but I refuse to let the minor inconveniences cause me hurt. My mascara is smeared, my shoelaces are entirely untied. I'm gonna take this wonderfully frantic journey in stride. The manic energy is fueling my creative, brilliant spark. I am a glorious, shining disaster. is a dangerous illusion.
Let the paint splatter everywhere.
Let the dishes stack high.
We are too busy staring wonderfully at the erratic sky.
Perfection is a prison.
Tidiness is an invisible cage.
We are proudly writing this wonderfully messy page.
Mess it up.
Beautiful, beautiful disaster.
Lose control.
Spinning faster. Beautiful, beautiful disaster. We are dancing wildly inside this completely soulful chaos.
A magnificent design.
Magnificent disaster. Where the rigid boundaries cross. Where the rigid boundaries cross.
Laughing at the madness.
Embracing the unkempt mind. Leaving the obsessive need for total perfection behind. All this soulful chaos is a spectacularly messy art.
Totally untidy.
Genuine expression of the heart.
Hey. My bedroom floor
Is entirely covered in discarded clothes. Exactly where my life is heading, absolutely nobody knows. My thoughts are swirling violently like a Category 5 storm. I have completely failed at conforming to the standard norm. But inside this terrifying hurricane, I am surprisingly calm. Applying a thick layer of erratic, deeply emotional balm.
The world is spinning rapidly, entirely off its given axis. People are panicking over their routines and their taxes, but Jah provides a deeply profound peace within the mess. Releasing the population from the rigid, unbearable stress. We do not need a perfectly organized,
Categorized shelf. Just the courage to embrace the beautifully flawed self.
throw the daily planner directly into the blazing fire. We are entirely driven by a
Messy, unpredictable desire.
The beauty of existence lies in the
Absolute unpredictability. Eradicating the illusion of absolute, total stability. Yeah. Dragging my leaden boots across the unforgiving gravel. This is an incredibly difficult, strenuous road to travel. A metric ton of responsibility rests upon my tired neck, leaving my nervous system as an absolute total wreck.
The gravitational pull is aggressively dragging me down.
I am carrying the aggregate sorrow of this entire town.
The pendulum swings with an immense, terrifying mass, smashing violently through the fragile ceiling glass. Jah dictates the tempo of this grueling uphill trudge, wading knee deep through the societal toxic sludge. The cadence of existence is a formidable, brutal force, keeping the weary traveler rigidly upon the course.
The momentum is sluggish, but absolutely unstoppable, making the towering mountain seem fully droppable. Embrace the immense inertia, lean into the dense weight, marching courageously toward our unavoidable fate. We are stepping perfectly to this heavy rhythm, trapped inside a complex societal algorithm. for the entire human race.
The sheer density of survival compresses the lung, leaving the sweetest victory songs completely unsung. We shoulder the massive burden like a stubborn ox, breaking out to the conventional restricted box. The gravitational fields multiply by a factor of 10, testing the absolute limits
of mortal women and men. I feel the atmospheric pressure bearing upon my skull. Every single daily chore is remarkably painfully dull, but my muscles are thickening, adapting to the strain. I am harvesting fortitude from the relentless rain. The sludgy tempo forces me to calculate every stride. There is absolutely no fast lane where I can quickly hide. The momentum is sluggish, but absolutely unstoppable, making the towering mountain seem fully droppable. Embrace the immense inertia, lean into the dense weight, marching courageously toward our unavoidable fate. We are stepping perfectly to this heavy rhythm, trapped inside a complex societal algorithm. The tempo is a boulder, crushing the brittle bone, a deeply grounded, overwhelmingly low tone. Yeah, the heavy rhythm dictates the sluggish pace, a test of endurance for the entire human race.
Lift the monolithic stone you possess, incredible strength you have never shown. A trudging cadence builds an unbreakable core, preparing your body for the impending brutal war. Do not let the density flatten your determined spine. We will ultimately conquer this excruciating incline. Trudge! Lift the weight, push through, dance, We are stepping perfectly to this heavy rhythm, trapped inside a complex societal algorithm. The tempo is a boulder, crushing the brittle bone, a deeply grounded, overwhelmingly low tone. Yeah, the heavy rhythm dictates the sluggish pace, a test of endurance for the entire human race. Slow march, heavy feet, conquering the Gudong Street. Weight of worlds on the back, staying strictly on the track. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The calendar pages are flying rapidly off the bedroom wall. I am rushing aggressively just to answer the frantic call. My wristwatch is spinning backward in a dizzying blur.
I barely even remember who we actually were.
Anxiety is mounting as the hourglass empties out, living in a constant state of chaotic nagging doubt. The pendulum swings violently from the left to the right. We are navigating through a severely turbulent night. Centuries of history colliding in a single busy week. The outlook for the immediate future is incredibly bleak. Prophecy unfolds exactly
are slipping completely away. We are racing desperately against the fading light, trying to accomplish everything before the endless night. We are surviving somehow in these burning times, witnessing a series of unprecedented historical crimes. The era is combusting, the epoch is completely alight to chronological disaster happening in plain sight. Oh, the burning times are consuming the clock, leaving us standing in a total state of shock.
The generations clash upon the busy, crowded stage, turning over quickly to a terrifying brand new page. Old empires crumble down into forgotten dusty ash, while the stock markets experience a catastrophic crash. Jah warns us to remain extremely vigilant and wise as the alarming truth materializes right before our eyes.
I am setting 5 alarms just to keep myself awake, determined to avoid making a fatal careless mistake. The friction of the moment is producing massive heat. People are running frantically across the frantic street. I feel like a time traveler stranded in the wrong year, overwhelmed by a sudden intense wave of sheer fear. Tick-tock goes the rhythm of the disappearing day. The seconds and the minutes are slipping completely away. We are racing desperately against the fading light, trying to accomplish everything before the endless night. We are surviving somehow in these burning times, witnessing a series of unprecedented historical crimes. The era is combusting, the epoch is completely alight to chronological disaster happening in plain sight. Oh, the burning times are consuming the clock, leaving us standing in a total state of shock.
Seize the exact moment before it permanently expires. Jump directly over the chronologic electric wires,
Do not waste a millisecond, look into the past,
because this specific reality
it's never gonna last.
synchronize your watches, brace for the impact.
We're entering the final
Unbelievable act. Tick-tock,
time is up,
tip it up,
countdown,
0.
cheer up. We are surviving somehow in these burning times, witnessing a series of unprecedented historical crimes.
The era is combusting,
The epoch is completely alight to chronological disaster happening in plain sight. Oh, the burning times are consuming the clock, leaving us standing in a total state of shock. Clock is ticking, time is thin.
where does the future begin?
Burning eras fading fast. Nothing in this world will last.
Oh,
I am wearing heavy headphones, but the cable is unplugged. By this invisible frequency, I am tightly, warmly hugged. The speakers are completely busted, but the floorboards sway. A pantomime performance at the ending of the day. My muscles are twitching to a totally inaudible beat, moving like a phantom through the deserted midnight street.
the vibration travels entirely through the solid ground, a telepathic rhythm requiring absolutely no sound. communicating through the language of kinetic grace. Dancing in the vacuum of a quiet,
empty space. Hush the noisy universe, turn the dial to zero. Become your own internal choreographic hero. The energy is deafening despite the lack of noise. A supernatural balance of movement and poise. We are locked into this powerful silent groove.
you do not need to hear
A single thing to simply move.
a completely internal wavelength.
Carrying us along, singing a spectacular, unvoiced, imaginary song.
Oh, oh,
Oh, the silent groove is a deeply personal translation. An underground mute and spectacular vibration.
the deafening quiet is actually incredibly profound. When you rely completely on the feeling, not the sound.
Synchronizing footsteps without saying a single word. Following a melody that nobody else has ever heard. The physical sensation dictates exactly where we steer. Overcoming the reliance on the human fragile ear. I close my eyes tightly and imagine the tambourine. The most vivid, colorful concert that I have ever seen. I am lip-syncing the lyrics to a non-existent track. There is absolutely nothing holding my body back. The rhythmic intuition is flawlessly guiding my hip, taking an extraordinary, completely noiseless trip. Hush the noisy universe, turn the dial to zero. Become your own internal choreographic hero. The energy is deafening despite the lack of noise. A supernatural balance of movement and poise. We are locked into this powerful silent groove.
Oh,
You do not need to hear a single thing to simply move.
a completely internal wavelength.
Carrying us along, singing a spectacular, unvoiced, imaginary song.
Oh, oh,
Oh, the silent groove is a deeply personal translation. An underground mute and spectacular vibration.
feel it in the marrow. Let the invisible current flow.
You already know exactly which direction you should go. The acoustics of the soul do not require an amplifier. You can generate your own internal rhythmic fire. Let the pantomime continue, let the shadow dance. Surrender your body to the soundless heavy trance. Shh, just move, no words, silent. We are locked into this powerful silent groove.
Whoa, you do not need to hear
A single thing to simply move.
a completely internal wavelength.
Carrying us along, singing a spectacular, unvoiced, imaginary song. Oh, 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 the silent groove is a deeply personal translation. An underground mute and spectacular vibration. Keep swaying, don't speak. The quiet is what we seek. Invisible pulse, hidden beat. Dancing softly on the street.
past the safety
of the shallow sandy shore. I am diving deeply to explore the ocean floor. The pressure is building against my sensitive eardrums, waiting patiently until the massive tidal wave comes.
Coral reefs are glowing in a bioluminescent hue.
I am totally immersed in this endless marine blue,
floating peacefully upon the surface of the vast abyss, experiencing a moment of pure uninterrupted bliss. Jah created the currents that carry the majestic will, a grand aquatic journey that will never ever fail.
The horizon stretches out into infinity and beyond, a deeply spiritual, unbreakable and ancient bond.
Sonar pulses traveling across the immense dark deep,
Waking up the mysteries that permanently sleep.
the tide is slowly pulling us
Away from the familiar coast,
becoming an honored guest to a supernatural host.
can you hear the magnificent ocean echo calling out, washing away absolutely every single trace of doubt?
A liquid frequency bouncing
Directly off the shelf, connecting humanity to its deepest inner self.
yeah, the ocean echo resonates for miles around.
A breathtakingly beautiful and heavy, watery sound.
The submarine frequencies rumble inside the chest, rocking the weary sailor into a comfortable rest, navigating by the constellations shining from above, embracing the immense unfathomable depths of love.
Schools of silverfish darting through the pristine kelp, reminding us that nature requires no human help.
I am holding my breath,
Sinking into the tranquil dark, gliding right alongside the formidable silent shark. The surface world is nothing but a distant memory. I have finally found my personal quiet sanctuary.
salt water is cleansing the wounds that I used to nurse.
Feeling totally at one with this aquatic universe.
Sonar pulses traveling across the
Immense dark deep,
waking up the mysteries that permanently sleep.
the tide is slowly pulling us away from the familiar coast,
Becoming an honored guest
to a supernatural host. Can you hear the magnificent ocean echo calling out, washing away absolutely every single trace of doubt?
a liquid frequency bouncing
Directly off the shelf, connecting humanity to its deepest inner self.
yeah, the ocean echo resonates for miles
Around, a breathtakingly beautiful and heavy, watery sound.
oh yeah. Plunge into the deepest trench, explore the marine cave, ride the monumental quest of the ultimate
Giant wave,
Let the liquid embrace completely surround your mind,
leaving the dry terrestrial struggles far behind.
the sea is a mirror
Reflecting the vastness of the soul, a majestic body of water,
making us entirely whole. Deep down,
echo,
resonate.
can you hear the magnificent ocean echo calling tried to crush my rib cage using heavy machinery, but I have fortified my chest against this cruel scenery.
Pump full of liquid titanium, right into the vein.
I am completely impervious to any regular pain.
My blood is basically engine oil running incredibly thick. Your manipulative little games no longer make me sick. Oh, yeah. Forged inside the smelter of a fiercely demanding life, we wear an impenetrable armor
To deflect the knife,
Jah provided us a shield that absolutely cannot rust, turning all the enemy artillery into
pathetic dust.
marching like an automated soldier on a mission, overcoming every single negative condition.
Gears are shifting rapidly inside the hollow bone, standing like a monument carved entirely of stone. Sparks are flying wildly from the friction of the chest, putting all this metallic fortitude to the ultimate test. Oh, beating loudly is this heavy iron heart, impossible to shatter, impossible to pull apart, weighing down the center with a solid steel resolve, a complicated mechanical puzzle you cannot solve. Yeah, this iron heart is bulletproof and strong,
Enduring
the intense pressure all day long.
the blacksmith hammered out the dents upon my heavy spine, creating a totally flawless and defensive design. Babylon throws arrows, but they merely bounce away. We remain entirely undefeated at the end of the day. Valves are opening to let the mighty pressure blow, an unstoppable juggernaut wherever we decide to go.
I traded my fragile vulnerability for a plate of brass, watching all the useless petty drama simply pass. I don't even flinch when the temperature begins to drop, because my internal mechanics are never going to stop. There is a factory inside me generating massive power, operating flawlessly during every single waking hour. Gears are shifting rapidly inside the hollow bone, standing like a monument carved entirely of stone. Sparks are flying wildly from the friction of the chest, putting all this metallic fortitude to the ultimate test. Oh, beating loudly is this heavy iron heart, impossible to shatter, impossible to pull apart, weighing down the center with a solid steel resolve, a complicated mechanical puzzle you cannot solve. Yeah, this iron heart is bulletproof and strong, enduring the intense pressure all day long.
Weld the pieces tightly,
Reinforce the fragile seam,
operating purely on an
unrelenting focus stream.
no biological weakness left to exploit or betray.
The structural integrity will never ever wash away.
Stand rigid against the terrifying brutal force. We are staying permanently
On this metal core,
clang. Heavy metal, pump the valve, unbreakable.
beating
There is a phantom echoing within my chest cavity, defying all the standard laws of anatomical gravity.
An invisible entity wailing beneath my collarbone, making me feel incredibly isolated and entirely alone.
No visible bruises mar the surface of my pale skin, but a terrifying spectral torment is raging deep within. The ancestors lament through the dense midnight ether, caught in a brutal purgatory belonging to neither. Jah hears the desperate moaning of the invisible ghost, wandering aimlessly around this desolate, foggy coast.
The spiritual agony transcends our mortal fleshy shell, trapped inside a personal, psychological type of hell.
Listen to the eerie howling, whistling through the crack, a heavy emotional burden strapped across the back.
The anguish is intangible, impossible to touch,
but it grips the human psyche in a paralyzing clutch.
it is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul,
A devastating emptiness,
taking a massive toll,
screaming into the void
without a single spoken word.
the most tragic silent lamentation
Ever heard?
Oh,
The crying soul is seeking ultimate release,
begging the universe.
for a fraction of inner peace.
Hey. We burn the sacred sage to cleanse our haunted room, hoping to banish this impending sense of doom. The aura is tainted by an ancient unresolved grief, praying to the heavens for some immediate relief. The metaphysical wound refuses to properly clot, tied up in an incredibly complex emotional knot.
I am performing an exorcism on my own grim depression, trying to rid my mind of this relentless, dark obsession. The hollow reverberation rings inside my weary skull, making every previously joyous occasion incredibly dull.
I want to surgically extract this miserable unseen pain before it drives my fragile sanity completely
Insane.
Listen to the eerie howling, whistling through the crack,
A heavy emotional burden strapped across the back.
the anguish is intangible, impossible to touch, but it grips the human psyche in a paralyzing clutch.
It is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul,
A devastating emptiness,
taking a massive toll,
screaming into the void,
without a single spoken word.
the most tragic silent lamentation
Ever heard?
Oh,
The crying soul is seeking ultimate release,
begging the universe.
for a fraction of inner peace.
Hey! Soothe the restless phantom, pacify the inner shade.
Let the terrifying ghostly apparitions finally fade.
Comfort the unseen entity,
Cradle the broken spirit, speak words of pure affection until they truly hear it. The ethereal suffering requires a compassionate embrace to completely eradicate the shadows from this space where time and pain release it.
it is the
Unmistakable sound of a crying soul, the devastating emptiness,
oh,
taking a massive toll,
streaming into the void without a
single spoken word.
the most tragic silent
behind. The porcelain vase is lying fractured on the hardwood floor. I cannot remember what we were even arguing for. The tranquil morning coffee was abruptly pushed aside, replaced by defensive anger and ridiculous stubborn pride. We built a beautiful greenhouse out of delicate thin glass, then threw a heavy boulder just to watch the moment pass.
The treaty was negotiated under the olive tree, a temporary truce for you and a quiet moment for me. But the human ego is a volatile and fragile thing. A sudden disagreement made the aggressive alarm bells ring.
Jah offers us a garden, but we trample on the grass, allowing the precious harmony to slip away too fast.
The sudden interruption cuts directly like a jagged knife, disrupting the serene equilibrium of our daily life. The mirror is severely cracked, reflecting a divided face.
A devastating argument invading this previously safe space.
Look at this terribly, irreversibly shattered piece.
We allow the ugly tension to dramatically increase,
Gathering the sharp shards with our bleeding fingertips. Apologies are stumbling
awkwardly across our lips.
Oh, the shattered piece
Is a puzzle we must reconstruct before this fragile relationship starts to self-destruct.
yeah. The sanctuary walls are trembling from the sudden shout. We invited all the negativity and the paranoia out. Rebuilding trust requires a meticulous and steady hand. We have to sweep the broken remnants entirely off the land.
The dove of tranquility is blown away in a sheer panic,
Replacing the
organic calm with something dangerously manic. I am grabbing the broom and sweeping up the mess we made, stepping very carefully across the dangerous barricade. My heart is palpitating from the unexpected sudden war. I genuinely do not want to be antagonistic anymore. Let us glue the ceramics together with some golden paste. This hostile environment is an absolutely foolish waste.
Oh, the sudden interruption cuts directly like a jagged knife, disrupting the serene equilibrium of our daily life. The mirror is severely cracked, reflecting a divided face.
A devastating argument invading this previously safe space.
Look at this terribly, irreversibly shattered piece.
We allow the ugly tension to dramatically increase,
Gathering the sharp shards with our bleeding fingertips.
apologies are stumbling awkwardly across our lips.
Oh, the shattered piece
Is a puzzle we must reconstruct before this fragile relationship starts to self-destruct. divide.
Let the gentle forgiveness be our ultimate guide.
Broken, sweep it up, fractured, make amends. Oh, look at this terribly, irreversibly shattered piece.
We allow the ugly tension
To dramatically increase. Gathering the sharps with our bleeding fingertips.
apologies are stumbling.
Awkwardly across our lips. Oh, the shattered piece is a puzzle we must reconstruct before this fragile relationship starts to self-destruct. Pieces fall,
Pick them up,
glue the hand
do the cut,
breathe it out.
calm it down.
Silence returns to the town. Trapped securely inside a remarkably opulent cage, flipping miserably through a very expensive page. The chandelier throws a magnificent, blinding glare, but I am suffocating on this condition. Wealthy air, I am wearing a crown composed of pure yellow deceit. My designer heels feel incredibly heavy on my feet.
Babylon tricks the mind with the superficial shiny gleam, selling the population a completely fabricated dream. The king counts his treasury in a very lonely vault, assuming that his misery is somebody else's fault. Jah warns us about the treacherous allure of the bling. Material possessions do not mean a single actual thing.
The silhouette is elongated by the artificial light. The wealthiest mansion is experiencing the darkest night. We are chasing an illusion that is destined to disappear, leaving nothing behind but a lingering hollow fear. We are hiding completely among the golden shadows, a terrifying contrast that everybody clearly knows. The sparkling jewelry cannot conceal the inner gloom. An extravagant funeral occurring in a VIP room.
Oh, the golden shadows
Obscure the absolute truth, stealing the vitality directly from the ignorant youth.
The diamond sparkles brightly, but the temperature is cold. A pathetic tragedy that has been historically retold. We observe the billionaires weeping on their yachts, tied up securely in a series of psychological knots. Spiritual bankruptcy is the ultimate final decay. The currency of the soul has completely washed away.
I am scrubbing the glitter regrettably off my skin, desperate to uncover the genuine person hiding within. The paparazzi flashbulbs create an isolated zone. I have never felt so desperately, tragically alone. I'm trading my limousine for a bicycle and a path, escaping the inevitable, impending, luxurious ride. The silhouette is elongated by the artificial light. The wealthiest mansion is experiencing the darkest night. We are chasing an illusion melody from the ignorant youth.
Veneer, shatter the polished mirror. The reality of the situation is getting significantly clearer. You cannot drive the universe with a massive fat check, or hang a meaningful purpose around your diamond neck. Embrace the simplicity, reject the poisonous wealth. Preserve your fundamental, crucial mental health. Fake gold, dark shadows, empty pockets, rich souls. We are hiding completely among the golden shadows. The golden shadows, a terrifying contrast that everybody clearly knows. That everybody clearly knows. Sparkling jewelry cannot conceal the inner gloom. An extravagant funeral occurring in a VIP room. Oh, the golden shadows obscure the absolute truth, stealing the vitality directly from the ignorant youth. Shiny trap, golden cage, turning the final page. Shadows fall, diamonds break. Wake up from the costly mistake. Living underneath the floorboards of this crowded house, quiet as a phantom, sneaking like a frightened mouse. Cables wrapping around my ankles in the basement gloom. Every single memory is blooming in this claustrophobic room. I try to pull away, but snap the fragile fibers in my mind, leaving every trace of ordinary sanity behind. Digging through the topsoil, reaching for the underground, where the voices of the ancestors can safely resound. Yeah.
Generations buried deep beneath the cobblestone. Flesh decays away, but leaves the story in the bone.
Jah planted us
Firmly inside this labyrinth of dirt,
to ground us deeply
when the wicked surface brings us hurt. Oh, twisting and turning, we navigate the maze, lost inside the thicket for 100 million days. Knotted up together, impossible to part, an underground connection flowing right into the heart. Oh, we are caught inside these tangled roots,
bearing the weight of such heavy, bitter fruits.
we try to walk away, but we are anchored in the mud.
The earth
It's drinking up the sorrow in our blood.
Yeah, these tangled roots
are holding us in place.
a complicated history.
We finally embrace.
The hurricane is blowing violently above the canopy, but down below the surface is our secret sanctuary. Tribes are joining hands across the subterranean expanse, engaging in a silent, slow, and ancient spiritual dance. No tractor and no bulldozer can sever what we grew, a network of survival carrying us safely through.
My fingernails are broken, scratching at the wooden floor. I am not that isolated teenager I was before, realizing that this web of vines is actually my shield, a fortress of flora in a devastated battlefield. I thought I was a captive, but I'm basically a queen, thriving in a messy garden that remains unseen. Twisting and turning, we navigate the maze, lost inside the thicket for 100 million days. Knotted up together, impossible to part, an underground connection flowing right into the heart. Oh, we are caught inside these tangled roots,
bearing the weight of such heavy, bitter fruits.
we try to walk away, but we are anchored in the mud.
The earth,
It's drinking up the sorrow in our blood,
yeah, these tangled roots,
are holding us in place.
a complicated history.
We finally embrace.
Hold tight to the anchor, grip the creeping vine. Your heritage and my history miraculously intertwined.
We are the flora, we are the